Let's go! Let's go!
Hi, welcome to Pardon My Frenchie. This is me, 143. If you don't have a friend, you have one now. Welcome to this edition of the Kitchen Edition, where we are having fun today. As you can see, Rosie and Coco are quite rambunctious today. Very, very playful. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but they are having a very, very good time on the couch behind me. So we're going to let them do whatever they're doing. So anyways, but today's edition, I was at, these girls. Anyways, girls. Good Lord. You never know. You never know with these two. But anyways, so this edition, I thought it'd be great to go to the local farmers market and see what kind of fresh items that we could pick up and have a quick, fresh treat. Something nice and quick and easy for our pets. Now, granted, with this recipe, you can use any type of fruit, but since I was at the farmers market, they had these wonderful fresh peaches. So this episode is going to be based on peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches. And the next episode is also going to be peaches, but we're going to do it on a baked items. But this one's going to be a frozen item that you can make quick and easy. 1, 2, 3. You can use your one of your silicone pans. You can use an ice cube tray. You can use one of the, and I'm going to use it here today, the popsicle containers. Like I've showed these before, but when I was out, now that it's summer, there's tons of popsicle makers out and about. Grab a few of these. These are wonderful, absolutely fabulous. So anyways, quick, 1, 2, 3 recipe. Simple and easy to use, and you can get, again, fresh from your farmer's market, something fresh for your dogs, safe, good, and peaches are great for your dogs. Now, the only thing that is not good for your dogs is the pit. So make sure, because the pit can be very toxic to the dog, on top of the fact that it could choke them. So just make sure that when you're cutting up your peaches, stay away from the pit, get the pit thrown in the garbage. But anyway, so we've got our peaches, and I'm going to sit there, I'm going to cut up 2 peaches, and I'm going to cut it up pretty fine. Now, I would highly suggest getting out a blender. And again, I've got my food bullet that I love because it makes everything so much simpler. But if you don't have a food bullet, grab your regular blender. Makes it nice and simple and easy. Grab a little, you're going to cut up your peach real nice. Like I said, depending on how much you want to make, I'm starting out with just a peach. I'll do 2 peaches, but to make it pretty peachy. And the softer the peach, the juicier it's going to be. So the harder the peach, the more it's probably got to sit out. But the softer the peach, that it'll be the tastier. So and also I like to kind of cut the peach a little bit more into more pieces. Makes it a little bit easier on the blender, so you don't get too many big chunks in there. So like I said, I'm gonna cut up about 2 of them to get that in there. So, and again, you can use watermelon, you can use blueberries, you can use strawberries, any kind of fruit. Now, if you want, you can take the skin off of the peaches. You can make it even simpler on yourself. You can go and get the frozen fruit. If for some reason, it's not in season by you, that's fine as well. Any kind of healthy item, healthy fruit item would be great. And again, just something quick and easy. And I'm going to get rid of that. Make sure that I've got that in here. I'm going to start putting this in. I'm sitting here. I'm going to start putting this in my little bullet. I love this thing. These are so cool. And I'm going to put this in. Oh, I don't want the pit in there because that would be bad. But I'm going to start putting these chunks in here. So, oops. Get these in here. And so nice. And on a cool day, you're going to a picnic. It's just a nice treat. It's nice. It's better than, you know, of course, you know, I mean, you've got regular ice cubes and, you know, that's good or whatever. But, you know, it's just a nice, fun, something different for your dogs. And, you know, if you're nice, you can give them to your neighbor's dogs. And they'll like it, and they'll like it as well. So I've got about 2 peaches in here. And so next what we're going to do, I'm going to move this off to the side, is we are going to add about a cup of yogurt. Plain vanilla yogurt. Stick your yogurt in there. And I've got that all measured out in here. A cup of vanilla yogurt. Stick that right in here. The recipe does call for 2 tablespoons of honey. I would suggest, honestly, my peaches are very sweet. They're very ripe. So I'm not gonna use the honey in this one, but had my peaches not as ripe, I would have put in 2 teaspoons of honey to make them just a little bit more sweeter. But on this one, because like I said, I've got really, really sweet peaches in here, so I'm not going to add it. Just to show you, because again, it's good to you know, make things sweet for your dog, but honestly, you don't want to make things too sweet. You know, dogs don't need a lot of sugar. You know, a lot of sugar is not great for your dog. So we don't need to over sugar them. And, you know, honey's great for your dog, but I mean, really, it's just to add extra, you know, boost of sugar. And, you know, granted, has nutritional value as well, which is wonderful. But I mean, honestly, we don't really need it because, again, the peaches are just as sweet. But if they weren't, I would have put in, you know, a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of honey just to get it nice and sweet for us. But anyways, so I'm going to put the top on here. Get it all here. And we are going to have a little bit of loudness here for a minute. So we've got all that blended.
Loud noises!
See how that goes? Nice and quick.
A few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours later, 1 eternity later.
It's really going to start picking up here.
You sit on a throne of lies.
There we go. So quick.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up, up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up.
And with the peaches or any kind of fruit, just make sure it's blended up real nice. I'm going to make sure that we get everything since we've got the skin on the peach as well. So I'm just going to give it a couple quick seconds. All right, perfect. And so you've got a nice liquid in there. Just shake it up a little bit just to make sure that everything nice and liquefied. Then what you can do is you can take your, I'm going to use the handy dandy popsicle holders, and I'm going to start making my popsicles. And I'm going to start with, boop, get that off of there. And this makes a pretty good amount. So, and again, these are human popsicle size, so great for bigger dogs. I would say two would feed a small dog, or two, I'm sorry, one would feed two small dogs. But again, now with it being summer, I've seen these all over the place. All over the place. So it's a great time to pick these up and have something very, very nice for your animals. So yeah, out of this recipe, I've got 6 really nice big popsicles. But again, you can take this recipe and then I'll freeze this for 4 hours. 4 hours, it'll be done and ready to go for my dogs. Now, what I did yesterday with this, and I'll show you here, is I went to Hobby Lobby. Went to Hobby Lobby and I got these silicone pans, which you can use these for freezing, baking, microwaving. They're good in all sorts of things. So with this, instead of doing the popsicles, I made it in here. So I will show you. I'm going to take these out so you can see how nice these come out. And if you don't have fancy little bags, just get out little Ziploc bags. And you can save them in your freezer that way, or you can give them out to people that way as well. So I'm going to pop one out here because with the silicone's great. It's easy. It's 1, 2, 3, and look how beautiful that is. Little paw print. Look how pretty that is. And then you just take it, open up your Ziploc bag, and let's see. We got one here, and pop out another one. Just so pretty and so healthy. And this one, I mean, again, they're outside. You could stick this in a cooler. You go on a picnic. And what a great little treat and healthy treat for your pet. And something you got at the farmer's market. Something nice. I also got ones that are in a dog biscuit style as well. So let me pop one of those out so that you can see that. And I thought these were adorable. So these look like little dog treats. So again, look how cute is that. And same thing, you can give these away. Go ahead and take these, put these in a Ziploc bag, and you can give these out to your friends. Keep them, stored in the freezer. And these, because they're going in the freezer, they'll last longer. And you don't have to worry about having to get rid of them within 2 weeks. So they last longer. They're adorable. They look adorable. Give them away to your neighbors or friends or anything. And it's nice. It's healthy. It's 1, 2, 3. And everybody will love them. Something different, something fun, and something healthy because you know exactly what's going into what you're making for your dog. And it's just fabulous. So thank you for stopping by. Please hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Thank you for my beautiful friend who sent the flowers this week that is decorating my table. And please tell all of your friends about our channel. We love when people stop by. Till next week, if you don't have a friend, you have one now. Take care. Bye-bye.